Over on streaming platforms.
Oh, yes.
One that I was hoping to catch, I never got to. The Two Popes.
Yes.
Is out on Netflix from Friday the 20th. For some reason, I've written Friday the 10th in my notes because I am a fool.
Friday the 20th. I mean, that, for me, I almost can't wait.
I mean, it seems strange to have this political Catholic drama drop on Netflix on the 20th. You know, the last Friday before Christmas, but Fernando Meirelles, director of Constant Gardener, has brought us this. And he's written by Anthony McCartan, who gave us The Theory of Everything.
Yeah.
And this is based on his own stage play.
And stars Anthony Hopkins.
And stars Anthony Hopkins and Jonathan Pryce. Now, Hopkins, I think, is Pope Benedict.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Pryce is Pope Francis. I've got this written down. Pope Francis. And it is about that shift in power. It is about, as the scandals began to come out, how the Catholic Church would move forward into a new century, how it would assess what its priorities were going to be and what the optics of the Catholic Church would be in the eyes of 1.2 billion subjects, it would say. Now, I hear amazing things about this.
Well, didn't it got a load of Golden Globe nods?
It did, yes.
Which
Meirelles
made
is a hell of a
my
director
ears
as well.
pricked up for that, because as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, have I just dismissed this? And then we've got to come back and revisit it.
Well, you get to find out in a week.
Yeah, exactly. And it's great that actually, if you haven't heard of it before, because it's on streaming, because it's going to be on Netflix, it's one of those great examples of where you're probably going to be able to watch a great movie that you wouldn't have otherwise seen.
So in other words, like how 90% of people saw The Irishman.
The Irishman, Roma from last year.
Yeah, and we'll see, in fact, how 100% of people will see Six Underground this week.
I know.
The new Michael Bay
do you know
epic.
what? Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I'm watching the crap out of that. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to seeing The Free Guy next year with Ryan Reynolds as well.
Yes,
that looks to be very, very funny. Anyway, the final movie on our list of streaming today is, you're going to have to tell me about this.
Right.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's called The Fanatic, and it's available from Friday as well.
Brace yourself, because this is getting nominated for no Golden Globes. This has been nominated for no Golden Globes.
Lord.
This will, at best, be nominated for Razzies. It is written by, directed by, and produced by Fred Durst. It stars...
As in Limp Bizkit?
As in Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst.
Good
it stars
Lord.
John Travolta and Devon Sawa.
What?
And
Casper, the friendly ghost?
Yes, and star of the very first instalment of the Final Destination series. He is an action movie star whose greatest fan is John Travolta. John Travolta, who, by the way, plays a complete loser named Moose.
I have seen a photo. Now it's all coming back to me.
Because I tweeted and posted a lot about this movie as well. John Travolta is literally introduced to this movie with the following line of dialogue.
I can't talk too long. I gotta poo.
Welcome back, Johnny. Your thespian skills have been missed, sir.
You have to wonder why he bought into this.
I don't know. Apparently, the film was originally called Moose. It was regarded as being something a lot more serious than how it actually turned out. To be fair to it, they are trying to do something different, a lot more psychological with this. It plays like a weaker version of Ryan Philippe's directorial debut, Catch Hell, from a few years ago. And exactly sod all people saw Catch Hell. So you can imagine that this one, probably fewer people are going to see. It's ridiculous to the extreme. There is a sequence in which Devon Sawa literally stops to talk about how awesome Limp Bizkit were back in the day, which you can't help but think is a little too on the nose. The problem is Travolta cannot... I can't tell if he's taking it too seriously or not seriously enough, because at one point he's...
I think he's taking it very seriously.
Those performers on Hollywood Boulevard, the ones who are dressed up as Spider-Man and things, he dresses up as an English Bobby and does the accent, and it's just the silliest thing you've ever seen. It's worth seeing because you will cry with laughter all the way through it.
Do you think that this is a good film to end our podcast on?
I do, I really do. Purely for...
I can't talk too long. I gotta poo.
Travolta's epic entrance. Just worth it for that, just so you can say you heard John Travolta introed in a movie by saying...
I can't talk too long. I gotta poo.
And I can't believe that we played that 3 times.